Pandora, whoever makes sense, can one of you play like right side?
For Panda and me, we're going left, left, back. So
And I typically play mid anyways. I'm
Yeah,
I
I
float
don't. Yeah,
between mid and left.
Yes, I'm saying playing mid is incorrect because there was 4 of you mid at most points in the fight.
I can
And
try
Drana,
it.
so there's 4 mid, and then Drana was left, which was leaving not enough. So we need like at least one of you needs to be going on the right side. So if Urkel wants to do it, that's fine.
Yeah, I just think I'm faster too.
Okay, and then
Palms here.
oh, thank goodness. Okay, all right, get him in here. Get me out of here. Volk, you just take Jones' spot on the note. Why am I not ever assist? Why does it hate me so much?
Was Jones not going to be here?
He is going to be late by about
Okay.
an hour to an hour and a half.
Did hop out DC.
Yeah, he's come back.
Hey, Eric.
Hmm.
Should I
No.
remove the whisper from yesterday, the PIME?
You sent it to me during trash.
I know, I'm saying, should I remove it from my macro? I don't know if it affects your UI.
It makes the thing glow. Sure, if you want.
I'm
You
assuming
can use
you're
it.
giving it to somebody else, like Plant. but
Chili.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is everyone here in the room so I can drop a cauldron? Or are we still missing somebody?
Let's just hop on.
Oh, can you guys also Vantis?
I'm here.
There should be over 20 in the bank.
And where is a bank? There we go.
I was looking for the camouflage bank. I probably would have never found it.
All right, cauldron's going down. Top hot showing offline for anybody else?
Yes.
LVY does that sometimes.
That's,
There he is.
yeah,
He's good.
LVY is just bugged.
If you click on him, it might fix it.
No, I had to reload.
It usually, yeah, like as soon as you said that, it fixed it for itself. It usually takes like a minute for it to fix it.
Top pot already needs a repair.
I have my own hammers, don't worry.
Where's Grails going group-wise?
Oh yeah. Let's see.
I would replace Drew, right?
That's probably Carlo was originally replacing him, but it's probably better for him just to replace Drew, right? All right, can you do group 2? Do Drew's spot. You don't have to cool down or anything. You should be fine.
Okay, so I don't hold anything.
Yeah, no, you can just do normal.
Okay, yeah, I do that one.
Did you want me to put a lock gate somewhere?
Lock gates are banned.
I mean, I would like a lock gate vertically down the middle of this place, but people are too worried about clicking on lock gates, so.
So we are advancing this boss, right?
Yeah. Vantis, recheck. Let's go. Put.
So you want me to get rid of this one here that I just put?
I mean, I think that's the play, but people don't like it.
You can leave it there.
I mean, I don't mind it. I'm not going to click it.
Are you ready, kittens?
Others will.
Do you mind ready checking one more time for me? I'm sorry. I want to make sure I have all my buffs out. Okay.
Let's have cookies.
Soulstone is dinky.
They're you should have soulstone.
It's 4 minutes on your flask, Jeremy. Jeez,
Thank you.
look at this guy.
They're camouflaged. Sorry.
I got them. I saw you cast, thank you.
Oh, my game for.
He's not on the line.
Okay. Alright. Good.
I'm alive.
Damn it! I don't know what happened there.
Sorry, they would have saved you. It's the only time they use the rescues on the grips is when someone DCs, right?
Red on right.
I wonder why they even added the red mechanic. Here's Carlo.
Red on left.
For range, definitely try to make sure that you, if you can, you could drop the bombs behind you. So hot just had to run like 9,000 million years away. You guys can go down.
Don't have one.
You should probably just drop it close, Hot Pot, if that's the, if it comes to that.
Yeah.
Bring it through a line.
Or jumping in and out of the green will kill you. There's a big green dome.
I have to
You didn't
get
even
Warren Stone as well.
Carlo, don't eat more lines. Stay alive, please. If you have walkers and bots, it's better.
Okay, you have the Warren Stone now. How about?
Yeah. I'm gonna reload real quick.
Are you? Is your sound just not? I think your
Mine?
sound is broken. I think Jensen's sound is actually broken. Sorry.
They have logs rolling?
Yes.
Yeah. Logs are running, yeah.
It has this fucking covering his energy.
On left. Right on left.
The other thing I noticed from watching the VODs is make sure you're, when you're soaking these things, make sure you're not like screwing yourself with the explosions here. Especially when the lines are out.
Yeah, I mean, I think that gate's sick.
That was like perfect for me to get back from that drop.
Defensives.
Go do dam over soaking. Go hang out there. Go hit the boss over soaking.
Right on left.
Red on right.
Left side, you have a little tunnel to go through the bombs there, so just be careful.
Bless you.
Red on right.
You're a soft hot. As far left, you may have to move to get him. Angel kittens.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, yeah, I got hit.
I gave it to.
Stay alive. Health pot if you need it. Health pot if you need it. If you have another VRS, get up one of the healers.
Careful taking this, Josu.
Don't like that. The
I'm
Balenciaga,
not
wait.
landing.
Safe now. Safe now. Safe now.
How many stacks are you guys at?
Oh
11.
Jesus! Someone dropped a bomb. underneath.
Yeah, David died. There's definitely too many up, probably. But it's good up until then.
Sorry, there was a delay on getting hot pot up. I was dotting lines.
Yeah, he was also far. If you think you're gonna die hot pot, don't be afraid to bubble. And then
You can call for an angel too.
make sure we are healthy. I read the log.
The little plant thing is really piling up on the right side. Do we have
Yeah.
someone dead there?
Somebody put down a hammer.
Let's see. Who's hanging out over there with you?
I could move mine to the left side. I was playing them on the right yesterday. I could just move it to the left.
Was Droot normally hanging out with you on the right side?
I think so. This time
Oh,
I
yeah.
circle around, but I don't know where he went.
Yeah,
so-
Greyless, can you go on the right more? Um,
Yep.
Yeah, even though I don't think it aligns with your group very well, but yeah, just more on the right, just because I think that's where Drew was hanging out.
Rebuff
Yeah,
end.
that's fine.
Saint, make sure you repair.
Is it possible to put my rewind like a little bit sooner than the 5-minute mark?
Yeah, I mean, really, you could use it anytime in the first and then anytime in the third.
Okay.
It's a lot of rot, so it's really just like these cooldowns are out there to be like, there's probably a lot of damage going out, but
Yeah.
it's not like a big science because it really depends on how much flowers we haven't soaked yet. So
For some reason, all I hear is rain on David's stream.
I don't even play with that sound.
Red on right.
Always on my WoW.
Red on right.
no one saw that.
Nope.
Fuck me, dude.
Right.
Red on right.
Almost hit me.
Okay.
You pop that up, thank you.
Red on right.
Sorry. Opal. Timer on this one. 40 seconds.
The hell?
Watch out for that explosion.
I think one of you has to run to get Urkel.
Not far back on the left.
Yeah, this is Jeremy or Light. If one of you guys can do it.
I got it.
Okay.
Wait, it's not the side. Oh shit.
I got him.
Side, yeah. I thought I heard right.
Red on right.
Back group. Billy or David, can one of you have something for the ad?
Oh, good. Bring it.
I already spent. Best I can do is potion.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you'll need like an infinite amount.
I'm
Oh,
dead.
okay. David said. Oh. Anyone
Is
not
there
have the
available in our
debuff?
right?
Left side has infinite swirlies. Pot. Health pot. Yeah, I think it's really hard when if we're losing because the left. I mean, how many stacks were you guys at? Like, I'm assuming like 15 or something, because left side was like completely overrun by ground things there.
When did they get worse? Like the worst? Is it right after the second intermission damage phase?
During the third phase, they were getting the worst because Kittens was dead and Palm was dead, and so we did not have. We had like 2 less soaks going out there.
Because obviously damage isn't a problem. I can just run out there and just do soaks.
Yeah, I think if it's like getting very high, it might be helpful.
I mean, I think even if it's not, if it helps us maintain the stacks to be lower, that'll help us kill the boss, right?
Yeah, because
Rather
the boss is
than
at
doing more
19%.
damage.
Yeah, the
'Cause
boss is at 19% already. It's like definitely dead.
It'll definitely be dead if we can just get through the third
Yeah,
intermission, so.
I would just like watch your stacks.
I feel
And
like we had a
then,
lot less people on the left side.
well, Kittens was dead. It's you, Kittens, and Eric, right? I think.
Yeah, and then I don't know if is Urkel over here too or no.
No, Urkel's on the right side.
We had him last time, but we did kill it.
Yeah, but now he's on the right. He's basically taking Betsagen's spot. The right side is Greyless, Palm, Urkel. Middle is Nomos, Pandora, Balenciaga. And then it's you 3 and left. So it's like 3-3-3. Because we are also down 1 range compared to normal, like our kill. So when when a range is dying, it's like extra hard. Because you're basically down 2 from our first kill. And then we had 2 dead, so you're basically down 3. So you were down, multiple people. So I think if Jeremy just watches the stacks and goes and soaks some that he can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, this ad over here, it did like a frontal and then it like, I don't know, I thought I was out of it, but maybe not. It like turned. I don't know if anyone saw that. It like,
Which
weird.
ad?
Going to the left when it did the frontal, like it spun to the right a little bit right before it
I
went
saw
off.
our right one slightly change too.
Yeah, it's really weird. It like changed directions.
Did you get hit by like the like thing palm frontal or?
The second death, I went to the back and died to the miasma shit because I forgot that.
Oh yeah.
You died to the miasma on the first time we went
Oh,
back.
that was just rotting out because I
Okay.
don't fucking know. I didn't press the
Do
button.
you-
Waiting for anything?
I took more damage than usual.
Yeah, group 1 just be careful with you know, you have Balenciaga back there, so just like make sure you're keeping yourselves healthy and help them out. Or one of him. There's only one healer, so everyone else has two. But you know, we've got like modern and light there, so
Right on left.
Red on right.
Unless I get line.
Got you. I got you.
Yeah, I took that, but not in time.
yes, that's probably still fine, yeah.
We should be okay, yeah.
Right side might need help.
That was.
Yeah, you guess just go in.
Yeah, someone like we had to right on the way back.
Oh, that one was on me. That's my bad.
Was it better that time, Paul?
Yeah, I also remembered to pop my defensive going in, so it's on me kind of for
Because I
dying.
gave you sack for the last like 10 seconds that we were in there. So.
Oh yeah, it was neat too. I also just like, in order to not do like 0 damage, I sometimes eat one of the fucking brown clouds.
Well, if you ever need it, just call for it. Otherwise, I'll just keep using it there.
Understood. Thanks.
It's hunter talk. It's hunter shenanigans.
We got things to do.
Red on left. Close.
I got this one. No loss to me.
Red on right.
I'm waiting for it then. You can't now.
I get something.
Red on right.
And be healthy throughout this.
Red on right. Actual DC. Red on
Stay
right.
healthy. Stay healthy. We have 10 things out. We have 10 things out.
Innervate on Valenciaga if you haven't.
Here's Eric when he comes back up. Here's Eric.
Kenzie, the back one.
Oh, whoops. I'm here now. Forgot
You
that.
should
I
guys
came
pop
here.
something.
Sorry.
See that faint shit you're about to get hit by? You hear that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry, I haven't been in here yet because you haven't made it this far.
I mean, Urkel's also supposed to be back there with you guys, right?
I'm in there.
Yeah, okay.
So I moved my soul
I
stone to
use
someone.
my soul stone.
No, hold on. I put it on someone like in panic. I think I put it on Jack on accident. Like right before you died. Huh?
Yeah, it's on me.
Yeah, I just put it on the closest target.
Do you have any
I
B
should probably
reses?
turn it on.
Nah. Wait.
You have bracers?
Well, actually, I put the bracers back. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I literally just threw it on someone when Jonna died, so that way maybe you would have a chance. Oh, nice.
Oh. Hopefully, it don't backfire.
No, we're good.
So there at the end of that phase, we had like a lot of stacks. We had like 12 stacks, and people were taking a lot of damage, and we also simultaneously were not healing very much. Like our healing output was very, very low. So we need to be careful there.
Did we have like the spell warding and just let them heal?
I mean, no one's asked for it.
Amirdrassil.
I don't know who's going to benefit from it the most.
I mean,
But
if they don't
are
have to
he-
dodge, they can just stand still and heal, right? Doesn't
I mean,
any of them
if
benefit from it?
I mean, if I'm like basically Balenciaga's doing the vast majority of the healing, and then it's Spike, and then it's Urkel, and then it's Pandora, and then Eric is at the bottom of the healing done on his side, and people are dying on his side, so I'm not really sure. Maybe Eric needs it. But during that third phase, the healing on the left side is drastically lower than everywhere else.
I get some more cookies, kittens. Thank you, sir.
Int palm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Red on right.
Right on left. Careful of the green.
Interesting bomb layout going on the back left there, so
Yeah, I got booped.
just watch out back group. I don't know if they're in the way or not.
Should be fine for the first two. I don't know about the third.
They reset.
They reset.
Oh, how long do they live for?
When this phase ends, they go away.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Red on right.
Is it coming on us?
You got it. It's getting earlier.
Stay healthy.
Red on right. Watch the green one.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
You still thoughts of you yet?
Side no must die. You have to.
And hers down.
He's back left if you want to grab him. After this. Alright, boss has very good damage here, so just stay alive, please.
Can I get rebuffs, please?
Can I get an inner mate?
Red on left.
Oh my god, I put that there.
Right on left.
We're going back in, remember? Shit.
Whoever put that one in the middle back here just fuck.
Beerez.
This is third, right?
Stay alive, please.
This is third.
Defensive, health bot, health bot, health bot.
Damn it.
Second button.
Is there an inner bait available?
Stay alive here.
You guys should be fine. Just dodge lines and get the red soap. There's one in 15 seconds.
You guys already have 11 of
Red
the smokes.
soak
Make sure
now.
you're still getting it.
Red soak on right.
Oh shit, I'm dropping a bomb on the wrong spot. I'm so sorry about that bomb.
Make sure you guys are still soaking in range, please. Thank you.
This is so AIDS. I'm so sorry.
It's fine, control.
Oh, that was
Oh
intense.
my god, Nimi's actually dropped.
Oh, oh. Wait, what's going on? Why can't I see the loot? I passed him.
Something happened on RC.
It's not. I don't know if Death has his act, or I don't know if Wolf has his active.
Did Trinket dropped?
Oh yeah, sorry. I don't think I turned it on.
Just everybody pass and I'll take it and I'll start it.
Yeah.
Someone rolled need, Mr. Pandora.
I thought that was the RC.
No, it looks nothing like yours.
It wasn't even the trinket too.
Oh, I can just. I should have passed. Sorry.
Yeah, just trade everything,
Okay.
Jensen, and hold.
I got him. Yeah, I got him.
Gonna be a big disenchant bracer, anyways. That's the plate one, probably. I don't know.
It's a male
It's
one.
the male one.
Oh, it's my one. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm using the Draconic. I would assume other male players are probably using it.
If it needs to get D'd, I can D it. So.
Bro, that replay is gonna be wild if anybody watches that replay of mine.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah. That was a crazy kill.
Yeah, I shadow stepped right as I ran out with bomb. So I
Yeah.
shadow stepped back, and then it was not good.
Yeah, don't worry, I did that too.
I guess goes check.
I think what was even worse with
stats on this one?
Yeah.
Red haste. I'm gonna go to the next thing real quick. Everyone have the crafted, I guess. No one wants any of these bracers.
No, I have myth already. Myth chart with better stats.
Are any of you gonna not use those bracers?
I could use it for transmog. That's it.
Wait, you guys gonna roll for the transmogs?
Yeah, that was the one item on the loot table that no one needed.
Damn.
We've
Really
got very
not.
shit loot this week, but even so, I think we are approaching rapidly of not needing any of the loot. And then you can give the Nine Ways to, or Nemos to kittens.
Oh, we need a pips.
It says the snack is best for Jensen combat and then David, so. I don't know. I think if you got your 4K DPS from Pips, I think Rayless is still ahead. I don't know.
4.5k DPS.
Still ahead.
Ahead on what?
Damage.
No. If you actually look at the last pull on logs, I beat him. So sit down. Is it sit down? No, stand down.
Yeah, it's stand down.
Stand up.
How do you even stand down?
You guys were both getting ogged, so don't get too hard.
So it's fake damage.
Yeah, but I got ogged less hard than him, so that's what all that counts.
The eye level parse is all that counts, actually.
Ah, okay. Doesn't Nomos have 100
Audra, what?
for eye level parse on that boss?
Yeah. Still probably the only one.
So
Urkel's at 95. Sheesh. Oh, sorry.
Hotpot and Jack, did you see the picture that I drew out in the Smolder on Raid Strat?
No, look at it right now.
Yeah. I think basically what Nomos was saying some of the videos we were doing is basically you're just like taking the boss like normal, but then when he's doing the slam, move the like circle to the inside or like before it or whatever. And then that lets the people with the little fire thingies go on like the outside, so they're shooting most of their fire on the outside. And then also, if I think it's challenging for Hotpot since he's not very mobile to get to the fire from the old position. So if we do it this way, we can try. He can at least try getting on top of the fire and dropping his explosion there. So you should be able to like get closer to that, like the explosion, basically.
Gotcha.
And then drop it off, and then just like rotate around like normal. So we can try that for some pulls and see if that works. So So everyone else is aware. If you didn't also see it, they're gonna just basically be pointing towards the inside. You don't have to like omega kite him to the outside either. Like it's okay if there's like a gap so people can go put their little fire swirlies like along the edge and shoot them off the edge. Does that make sense? Anyone have any questions? I also put a couple weak auras up in the channel if anyone wants to get them and try them out.
I grabbed the first one.
I'm grabbing the second one.
Yeah, the second one definitely seems better.
I think on the one on the first one you can change the words. So if you like, are like altering or something on a certain set, I don't know, blinking or disengaging or doing something special, you can like write it out. So like where it says gate, I think in the settings.
Hey, Modern. Sorry, I was looking something up as you were saying that. Can you describe it one more time? Okay.
2, 1. Five, four, three, two, one.
You guys should definitely give more space. spike, I think, should have been back.
Great
more.
stack.
I got as far back as I could by the time I could
Balenciaga
be
one.
safe.
Circle in 2, 1 now.
Remember trying to come to the edge with this?
Now. Bulk hit your orb. Nope.
Too late. On that like first geyser, you have how long? You have like what, 3.5 seconds? 3
So
4?
the first one,
Mm-hmm.
the first one is plenty of time. It's after the tornado spawn and after the melee tank goes out. But the second one is you have like 2 or 3 seconds after the tornadoes come out and the tank spawns. It's like really tight. The second one.
Yeah, I'm gonna post a picture of where everyone was here.
But that first stack was great. We were.
Do you need me to call it for you while your headset's broken?
No, I have this other one. It's fine.
Okay.
Where do you want my
There-
gate, by the way? Do you want my
We
gate?
use
Like,
it.
I
We
think
use it
will
in.
be over here, right?
We use it in intermission if we need it. So.
Yeah, yeah, but is it usually
Every-
something like that, or do I need to place it?
You're gonna have to place it as we're going.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
gonna
Yes,
place
it's
it as
every
well.
it's every second one that we do.
Well, to
Is there a
chance.
marked
It
person to
depends. It
stand on?
depends. It depends on which
I
pattern
swear
you
to God,
get.
every time I fucking I swear to God, I just
Where
like
do you wanna
watch.
mark
I
that?
don't know.
What was the question?
How about
Is there
Astra
a
mark as where
marked
he wants it?
person? Like, no, just to stack on. Because aren't we supposed to be stacking on one person?
Not really. It's just like a rough spot. I'll probably put marks down for like where fire soaks need to be like after the first match.
I mean, essentially, as the fight goes on, you just want to be as close. You want to be touching lava, with your body, so that way, if it spawns, most of it's going to be Venn diagrammed into the previous lava.
We were pretty much standing here on the first bait, so I don't know if you want to put a marker down there, but we could, in theory, put one there.
Yeah. Probably. There was like people were quite spread still.
I'll just put one down. If we use it, great.
Yeah.
If we don't, whatever.
Five, four, three, two, one. Two, one.
That's a sexy stack right there.
Yeah, we lost 2 people.
Or it would be
I only
resting.
see 2 people. What the fuck?
Volk 1. Oh,
Why did my car break? That's the first time I hadn't seen people. Did it target somebody who died? Is that what the issue was?
I saw 4 people.
On your list, you saw 4.
Yeah.
Don't take
Oh,
that.
for fuck's sake!
Abs those
This is the first time it's broken for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I
I mean,
had
thought we were resting.
My list also
Drawn up.
You
only
die.
showed-
Run into them, Carlo. Run
Carlos,
into
you
them.
die,
stop!
please?
Just fucking run into him.
My list only showed Volk on that one, and I had it, so I don't know.
I mean, it worked for me
Oh,
last week when I had it, and I saw 4 people.
Yeah, I think if it did it just show 4 people eventually, or was it just broken?
Nope,
Mine
it-
only
it-
showed
it-
Volk and then me.
It literally only showed, like, I'm looking at the replay, and it only popped up with Volcaro, and that's it. Maybe the other weaker we have is, like, somehow interfering with it? I don't know.
You should just have the liquid one. If you had the other one, you should delete it.
I did.
Which one is that one called?
Smaller on something or other, probably.
I mean, the other pack was Amirdrassil, the Dream's Hope. It was just like that was the line.
I don't know.
That was the pack that I think we got before they could release theirs.
Oh, there was this. There was a There was two other Smolderon macro ones. One was by Northern Lights, and then one was just called like Smolderon Orb something or other.
Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff installed, so I do not know.
Mic off.
If it breaks again, I might delete the one modern link me.
You can. I mean, it's not doing anything fancy. It's just like get like DBM timer.
Yeah.
Int.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Have we been dying just getting by the laser or the things or what?
Yeah, the double stack on the.
I ran right into it.
All right, who was out there? I couldn't see behind the boss.
I can look it up.
Spine 1.
Me, I wasn't. I was still.
Drana in 2, 1 now. Modern in 2, 1 now. And then Wolf whenever you're done.
Mason, make more space, please. Watch the tornadoes.
Balenciaga 1.
Get a pop like right away.
Axel now. Vulcan now. And then Chili when we're done.
Sorry.
Oh,
you're good. Okay, yeah, it worked now, so I don't know.
Mic on.
Did you go when I said and Chili? Is that what happened?
Probably. I don't know. It was.
guys
I was
die
just
faster.
in a shit spot.
That
You
was
can
the
be
first
dying
time I
faster,
didn't call
guys.
it differently, so it's fine.
By the way, the first week or a death link for those rings, it tells you like the sound. So if you like that one, it goes 3.
Yeah, the
Stop
one that's
wasting
talking.
time
How
on
does it
death like that
know?
with these guys. You're being ridiculous.
How does it know? Is someone clicking the pattern?
The weak aura? Or the
Yeah, how does it know that?
The weak aura pulls the aggro table of the orbs and
He's talking about a
organizes it
different
by
one.
who's closest to it.
He's talking about
Oh, no,
the.
no. I meant
He's
the
talking about
rings.
rings.
They're preset. Like it's same every time. So.
I thought it was random, like
No, it's
Soul
random. It's
Render.
definitely random.
But there's
Yeah, like
3
Soul
patterns.
Render.
I thought Mythic was preset.
No, it's random.
It's random with patterns.
There's 3 patterns
Gotcha.
it can do, and it's
Oh,
one of
there's
the
always
3.
a safe zone. I see. Okay, all right.
What's the buff we get from, or sorry, debuff we get from stacking with the tank?
I don't know.
Is there one?
Yeah, it's the thing that gets healed off.
Big absorb.
Oh.
I can look it up.
Cauterizing wound.
I mean, I'm assuming it's a private weak aura because I would just love to know when mine's done.
I think the liquid one doesn't it have the?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the
Cauterizing
list.
wound. Cauterizing wound. Yeah.
Int.
Yeah, like for
Weak
instance
aura
on that
pack
one.
the liquid weak aura pack does not have like a 500k whatever. It doesn't show the progress of it.
Yeah, like for the first one, for instance, Palm was had like a gigantic. He still had his. Make sure you guys are like staying in melee until like they start getting cleared. Don't jump out. I don't know if that's what Palm did or not, but. Eurozone.
Drana 1.
Balenciaga.
Sorry, Balenciaga. Chris in 2, 1 now. And then Grayless in 2, 1 now. Pandora now. Chili into 1 now. Kittens into 1 now. Bowie, when your debuff's gone.
Oh, shit.
See if we can bait some of the fires in that where I just put green.
Yeah, ranged. Feel free to find a hole and fill it with the.
It's fine. Carlo into 1 now. Somebody wants first.
I got it.
It's okay. Made progress.
Good prog. I mean, it's essentially just rinse, repeat the entire time. So once we get the first set clean, you gotta just do it again.
Is half the arena supposed to be covered in lava already?
I feel like our first
No.
bait of second was bad.
Yeah, but we were able to bury some in the corner, so it wasn't that bad.
We didn't really.
There was
We
2 that
should
went there.
we should definitely like the first set. You have so much time. We really, really, really need to be placing them like correctly.
Well, the
Like
first set's been
this
good.
is the
I feel like
first like I mean
I don't think that they hit the same spot. If that's what you're trying to say.
Do the tornado people even have to move in for the bait if you're already standing up by the fire? Like if you bait more fire by fire, doesn't matter.
No,
So
you
I was
won't.
actually going to ask about that because it seemed like a lot of people were dodging the swirls from the heal absorb, obviously being healed off. Is that something that can be delayed until right after that stack?
no, it is supposed to be healed off first, or they will die.
Because I don't think a lot of these people out here even have to move that far in. I think we're making it harder for ourselves, moving a bunch due to tornadoes. We don't have to.
Yeah, because they were basically running the opposite direction of where everybody else that was already stacked was. And so we ended up with a
Oh.
couple of swirls outside there.
I
rather
mean,
than
why?
stack.
Who told you guys to run that way?
I mean, I
Like
didn't.
what?
I just
When have
watched
we?
people
When
do
have
it.
we? When have we ever ran that way on heroic? So I
I
mean,
don't
that's
totally
the
follow
answer.
what the direction is here.
I mean, people ran to the right of the boss, so they were literally on the opposite side of the boss. Like, don't run that way. Like, you know what the order of the things is. You need to be getting as close as you can to the lava.
Mic
Yeah,
off.
I mean, essentially after the first set, everyone that's soaked should be standing next to lava before you even get the debuff to spawn the tornado, because you know you're going to spawn the tornado, and then vice versa, right? You know, if you soak the tornado, if you have the tornado the first one, you should already be on the tank.
Yeah, like the second picture I posted there, the last picture I posted in the Smolderon channel, that's like where everyone was standing exactly when it went off. Which you could probably draw a line around the fire, which is probably like Spike's probably on the inside or the outside of the fire, and Nomos is tucked in some cubby, but like
Guys,
people
I need
are
2 minutes,
on the
I'm
wrong
sorry.
side. Sure. Like people are on the well, since we have 2 minutes, you should definitely go look because like people are like completely on the wrong side, right? Like that's literally the fire is going out right then. So
Mic on.
like the fight's like very much a dance, and so when you want to not get hit by anything and find optimal positioning between the stages, right?
All right, so let me
Mic
ask
off.
this again. When we get the absorb peeled off, that's like 5 seconds until the bait spawn, but the fire tornadoes haven't shot off yet. What are we supposed to do? Is we don't, we're supposed to go to the outside?
You
And
run.
dodge them.
You dodge them and then get over.
Technically, it
that's
doesn't
what I
matter if
thought.
the tornadoes have spawned yet, because you can see
Well, I
the
don't want
line
to
and you
run.
can stand on a friendly, or like
Well,
once
yeah,
they
but I
spawn, you
can't
can...
I can't face my. I can't optimally see it because I'm in the
Mic
boss's
on.
hitbox.
I mean, you should definitely need to be positioning yourself to where you can see the tornadoes that are coming at you.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
That's good.
Trona. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Now
So
go.
Okay, that's much easier. I see now.
Modern in 2, 1, go. Carlo in 2, 1, go. Good job.
So yeah, this time a lot of the... Yeah, I don't know. The lava guys are spawned before.
I can't see it. The weak aura breaks if you're on the
Bukaro?
west.
Alright, Jensen when the Volt's done. Light, you're next.
I died.
That was me.
Okay.
I kited it for way too long.
So
Yeah.
if I get it, it just breaks. I don't understand.
I actually got a
there,
super rare error there from my UI saying I'm throwing a lot of errors. It must be one of these weak auras.
if you have a duplicate one, you can get rid of it.
Yeah, it's Seeking Inferno.
Okay, I'll take a look.
It's throwing.
So Chili, you and I are gonna need a code word for when mine doesn't work.
I can call then. I mean, mine has always worked, as far as I see it.
Okay, then I'll
Do we
just
not have a healer?
I'll just sell your name then.
Oh shit! Did we not have a healer in that set?
No.
I
You
thought
don't
it
always
was
get
a
one.
healer.
It's not always healer. We had one earlier with 2 healers also, so it's not always 1 healer either.
I've seen them with 3 healers last week.
Yeah.
Did not notice.
But yeah, the Seeking Inferno is throwing like 1,000 errors.
Modern, what's the code word for if mine thing breaks?
I should just do it always. I mean,
yeah. If it isn't breaking, you just do it.
I gotta reload my UI.
Which Seeking Inferno thing is breaking? The liquid one?
Seeking Inferno parentheses list.
Like, is that the liquid one or what?
I'll check. But I looked in Bugsack.
That's the liquid one. It does say error. This aura has.
Has there been an update since we?
I am on version 1.0.10. I don't know if that's the latest or not. It looks like
Current
there
version
an
is
update.
1.012, so
Mine says it's updated to 1.011.
I love private auras.
it is at 12 is the current version.
Yeah, I was trying to find liquid weak auras, so that might be like the base one we don't have.
there was an additional weak aura you needed to install for this.
The anchors?
No, there was a second additional weak aura you needed to install for this.
Okay, I'm gonna re-import the Amirdrassil pack.
If you just go to the liquids like Wago page, it points you to the anchors and it points you to like some other supporting weak aura. That's probably how they're doing the like threat table stuff. So that's probably why it's breaking for some people on the Seeking Inferno, just because they don't have the like.
So I'm on 1.0.9 and it's working flawlessly for me.
You unironically
Sounds
might
like-
have to share that with the group, and like we all download your version. But
You guys have all. I mean, there's 3 weak auras. It's like this. It's like the same thing. You have all 3 weak auras. It doesn't matter if you have it because we went through this last week. If you can see the list, it doesn't fucking matter because your list is not going to match whoever's calling it. So you have to let the person who's calling it, and there's only one person. So literally, the rest of you basically could almost delete it, but you shouldn't. But it doesn't matter if you are showing all 4 or 1 or whatever. It only matters that Modern's works. Modern will call it. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm more talking about the errors, which cause like when that error comes up, it throws up a frame rate drop. So I'm just trying to get rid of that.
Get
an
the
up-
liquid that I just posted.
There's like 3. Do you have all 3? Like, I'm tired of debugging everyone's weak orders. You guys should know the debug steps. Update it.
Int.
Like make sure all 3 you have all 3. Like, disable it if you need to, and review the bug stacks later. But like, we can't be spending like multiple hours like debugging everyone's weak orders again on a boss.
Yeah, this one required this additional weak cores that I linked there. It's some helper function. I don't know exactly what's in there, but Axel, Wolf, you're next.
Definitely call the next one right when it hits.
Light, you're next. Hitten's your next.
I think you guys need a little bit more space. They need a little bit more space. Hop up.
Carlo?
Okay. Oh wait.
Yeah, sorry.
I was like stuck in a wall in a corner, so.
I think I might have was sitting there healing, not looking.
How much is this heal absorb?
Said like
It depends how much it's spread, but it's between 500 and 600k.
Cause yeah, that's the issues. Like the first one, the tank soak has more time to get healed off, but the second one essentially, there's like a 2 second window where
You're
like the
probably
tank
gonna
goes out.
definitely need like. I think it's probably worth putting cooldowns like the instant ones on the second one, right? Like revival.
Second one.
Second one
Yeah,
is
second one
salve.
lorgs. I think we talked about that last week.
Second
Second
one
one,
is
everyone's
salve.
doing revival.
Okay, I think we should swap them. Yeah, revival is more upfront healing than salve is. So John, do you want to? Can you salve the first one and then let?
I mean, I can, sure.
Yeah, salve the first one and then let find revival the second one.
I haven't seen any issues on any geyser bait one. Both the liquid one and modern seems fine.
Whatever
And-
modern link, I think fixed mine too. So.
Pandora and Palm were not stacked there.
On the first one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
Well, logs, are saying otherwise.
Wolf. Harley, you're next.
Let's go.
Jensen, you're next. Hitten's your.
Yeah, someone's orb I think hit. I saw the debuff on the raid. I don't know. I didn't do it right away.
Yeah.
When he calls you, it means you're next.
Okay. Yeah.
Urkel.
Okay.
And then Light, you're next. And then Palm. And then David.
Make sure you're grabbing your orbs, please, guys. I'm thinking you guys should use the one that David has with the numbers rather than the circles, because it basically tells you.
If you're range, try to like tuck into the space here, and you can kind of chill in the.
Did you use it almost?
Oh no, sorry.
Spine. Pandora, you're next.
You gotta wait for your debuff. You gotta wait for your debuff to run out.
Yeah, when I call you, it's gonna be on. I'm not gonna call exactly when you should hit it because you should be timing it based on when the debuff is falling off. So.
I think they got used to me calling them at like 2-1.
Yeah, no, I'll watch the debuff timer. Yeah, it was when he was calling it. I was just able to pop it, but I'll watch the timer.
It's fixed now for me. I can go back to doing it.
Yeah, it's gonna be. We can do break timer. It's gonna be in advance, because if he calls it right, whoever's calling, if they call it right when you should pop it, you're gonna get extra latency, and then it's gonna take longer to pop them all.
Okay, I'll fix it.
So this is like the general pattern on the first geyser. I don't know who's here, but I don't know if Pandora and Palm should be scooting closer in advance or not. They're almost always caught out.
That's I have trouble dodging and then making it in time. I can just try and be closer, I guess.
Yeah, if you need a new spot, you can negotiate with someone. Be like, David, I want your fucking spot because you can move easy or something. I don't know.
Debuff was Seeking Inferno, right? That we have to wait for.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe it's private though, so you're. Oh, maybe that one's not private.
No, I just wanted to see if I could get one that better highlights of if my name gets called to not break it until it goes off.
Well, you can't. It can't detect that you have the thing on you.
Not even the debuff?
It could probably you can probably do the debuff, but you can't do the.
Yeah, I just care about the debuff.
I believe. Let's see what the liquid one has. The liquid one has a cauterizing wound absorbed list, which is probably only loaded from healers, I'm assuming. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's the aura doesn't. It doesn't matter if the aura is private or not. Heal absorbs are always tracked.
Yeah, so people should definitely have that list so they can see it. Smolderon also, they also have it underneath icons too, which are they just like set to load never, and that's why people don't see them? I'm not sure. I don't know what the defaults are.
Yeah, I had mine off, but that was probably just me doing that.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Can
Interesting.
someone resummon me before the thing goes away?
Damn, you're so fast, Ron.
I went to upgrade a piece of gear.
Liquid anchors.
So
Is
I
it
still have
maybe people didn't?
What you looking for?
It's interesting because like I've been watching everyone and most of the people have the pack, but I'm not seeing everything in the liquid pack like pop up for people. Like I'm seeing like they have circles for spread and go far. Under
They're probably
Smolderon.
running older versions is the problem.
I mean, yeah, that's probably true.
I think if everybody got on what version 12, that we wouldn't have that issue. I mean, weak cores will always be an issue, but that's a different problem for a different day.
Yeah, I think the one that David has also I think is actually very good. The first one I linked in the channel because it filters out I think the information a little bit better than the circle thing, the next rings, because the next rings just tells you like what rings are available. But if you just like follow the like number one, it just basically gives you the optimal place to stand.
Yeah, because it has a different weak aura that loads if you're melee and one that you're ranged. So it calls out the number for whatever
Yeah.
is safe for your type, if you will, ranged or melee.
Yeah, it's definitely like very optimal. So if people don't have that, maybe if someone wants to link it.
There's no more stonekin, so you need to accept.
Yeah. I will accept.
The rig timer end.
That's that one. You can change the custom options too to show only actual and next rather than the entire list if you want.
All right, most people are back. Okay, so I think definitely get the one that Light just linked because if you don't have it for the intermission and if you have the circle one, I definitely recommend getting this one anyways. It basically tells you the optimal place to stand. Like I was watching and some people in the couple intermissions we did, some people were running like really far, and I was watching David and David was basically like never moving more than like one thing unless he really had to. So that one's definitely optimal. And then I think the other thing is like go through your liquid thing, your liquid pack. They definitely have like an absorb. Oh yeah, Urkel should be DPSing. They definitely have an absorb list, and they have an individual absorb, and they have an individual like seeking inferno thing. So like all the debuffs are like in the liquid pack if you guys need a debuff, and I'm not sure. Like some of them are set to never in mine, but I don't really know why. So just like make sure they're loading.
The one I just linked shows you the remaining amount on your heal absorb as well. If you want it for yourself.
They have, I mean, yeah, they have one in the liquid pack. I'm unsure if either your people's anchors are not working or.
I mean, the default spot of the anchors is like right there in the middle of your screen.
If you have the updated anchors, it actually puts everything in the correct locations. It doesn't throw everything in the center.
No, I don't mean the center. I mean like it's in the middle of the screen. It's like off center to the left.
Urkel, you ready?
But anyways,
Yeah, I think just like watching people, we should make sure you have everything. Like if you probably need to know your heal absorb. Because like you need to know if you should be standing there or if you should be moving.
Soak.
Oh, spine. Chili now. Light into 1 now. Grayless into 1 now. Balenciaga. Axel into 1 now. Urkel into 1 now.
Oh, I was fucking a pube too early.
Yeah, it was very close.
Some of you also have a lot of weak auras that are overlapping.
Yeah, I was gonna fix mine.
I'll have to watch a prog video again. But do they always tank the boss in the
Depends on
middle
which
for
one.
each one?
Depends on which one you're watching, but on like the stinky one, yeah.
I'm just curious, like how do they, like literally the geysers are spawning as their tornadoes are going out for the second one.
Yeah, that's how it always was.
The really thing, like it's never going to be perfect. The important part is that the first set is like pretty good because the second set is always going to be a clusterfuck, right?
Yeah.
And we can use what, like a fifth of the room every time.
And the first set always just kind of fills in, right? Because range has the ability to just like
yeah. So the second set, because otherwise, if we had enough time to pixel stack, we'd just be pixel stacking, and we'd only have like 10 fucking puddles at the end of the thing, right? And like we're not being very efficient on our first set, and we should be more efficient on the first set. And it's okay if we're like not perfect. I mean, even if you watch Liquid Kill, they had like some way out there fucking puddles, right?
I mean, we were good that time. That one picked a tank. I think it was Hot Pot. Hot Pot was like running back, and it picked Hot Pot to spawn on, which is awkward.
Yeah, on the first one, that's always going to be awkward.
Well, in every second set, the range can just stay where they're putting the tornadoes by the fire. So hopefully it baits on one of them.
I guess I could like run around the ring while on my way back, so it drops on the very edge.
Yeah, I mean that's just you're just optimizing for like the very very first one because every other one you're going to be in the fire, right?
Fire, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, so I mean, I guess being closer to the edge is better because it'd be more out of the way. But
yeah,
theoretically, this is like the last puddle we'll deal with if it's over here because we're going around the room, counterclockwise.
Yeah.
So
The second set tornadoes should always just stay where they are if they're by the fire.
Wait, couldn't I also kind of like run like if the first set goes here, couldn't I like run to here, or is that too close for the fall off?
I don't know the distances on the fall off, honestly.
Okay.
You could like
fall
try
off
it.
is the least of our worries.
You could like see how far you have to go. Like you definitely want to probably min max that first one and not have to go as far. For the rest of them, though, you can just like freely fuck off into the fire and it won't matter.
Soak.
Pandora. Wolf into 1 now. Kittens into 1 now. Grayless in 1, 2 now.
I'll spot if you're allowed, like liberally just use stuff.
Oh, somebody went first. You get like.
Yeah, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't see someone went already.
Let's eat it, Carlo.
Who did this person who ate it first know that they ate it first?
Particle density, no moss.
All right.
So they do spawn out of the portals, so like
Set it to
you
low.
have to be extra careful if you're near a portal.
So the person who blew us up doesn't know that they blew us up?
I mean, I blew us up, but I don't know.
But yeah, it was like sitting there.
I could have looked at the debuff. I didn't because I.
There was like I'm looking at it, and there was like literally 1 second of 4
Yeah.
people on the list, and then all of a sudden it was 3. So
Yeah.
there's not much time to react there.
You just have to make sure that you were not.
Well, I was just the first name called, so I didn't.
No. You running into it is like totally fine. Like you're supposed to. I'm asking if the other person who ran into it, they probably do not realize that they even ran into it because they did not realize that it even spawned on them.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So you just have to like make sure everyone is like being careful and make sure you're like paying attention. Right? Because they're apparently not even aware.
Hey, Balenciaga, can you link me rewind? Just like
Wait,
in the
what,
chat.
sorry?
Can you just like link rewind in the chat?
Yep.
I just want to read this bill. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you ripped.
Yeah, I popped revivals and it didn't change on accident.
Light.
Don't stack directly on me. I'm gonna have the
now.
small circle.
Palm into 1 now.
Balenciaga, can you rewind?
David into
Right now.
1 now.
Done.
It's fine. Balenciaga into 1 now. Wolf into 1 now. No moss when you're ready. Boss is quite angry.
Soak.
Am I supposed to be healing or tanking right now? Or are you healing or DPSing?
DPS.
You're supposed to be tanking, Oracle.
Drana. Why did I die?
I don't know why, but though my orbs didn't show for this specific pool.
If you didn't eat the tank soak, your orbs won't show up.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I missed the first tank soak, the very first one.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's why it hurt so bad.
On the poll before this, the other people that were fixated were Pomb and Urkel. So just like be careful. And Palm was like I think Palm was. I'm assuming it was Palm because Palm was like way back in like a good little cubby, and then I think the portal spawned in front of you like as you were trying to get it. I'm assuming it hit you or it hit Pandora if he had one near the middle. I like can't see, but those are like the two possibilities. So you just like be careful if you're dropping like way off in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I was staring right at it. I thought I was far enough away, but
Yeah, I mean I can't see. It's just like definitely I can foresee that other thing happening though, where like you're dropping it in like a really good spot and the portal just like spawns on you and fucks you. So definitely Definitely be careful. And then did the people who didn't get their debuffs know that they didn't get it this time?
Oh, you bet.
I'm ready. I was just clicking when that thing came up in that spot. I'm ready.
When you get into the live.
It would be helpful.
Harry Center is.
What the fuck is it called again?
Sorry, what you guys doing? My dog was doing something.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
I was using rewind for the second soak. You want me just to use it then for the fourth soak?
Yeah, I wanted to see. Rewind says rewind 33% of the damage,
Yeah.
which I didn't
so,
know if that counted as a heal or not.
Yeah, it's not like a heal thing. It's more like, I mean, people need to take damage before I use it.
Yeah, but can it get rid of heal absorbs?
It would not. I mean, what I'm trying to do for the second
Mic
soak is
off.
for them at least to drop to 50% of their health. Then I'm using it for the ones that have the absorb. Sorry, my brother.
Yeah, and
Alright.
yeah, equal. The people who missed was Carlo missed 1, Halfflab missed 3, and Urkel
Mic
missed 4.
on.
Unless someone missed 5, I can't see if you missed all 5 or.
No, I definitely missed 3.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, one got lost in the fire for me, and I was aware of it. Thank you.
And we only had 14 people get it. So that means 6 other people either missed all 5, were dead, or you didn't get the thing. You didn't get an soak. So 6 other
First
people
soak was
completely
moved
missed.
in an unexpected way.
Yeah, I think that's because they lost. They ripped. Good dodging, David.
Thanks.
All right, watch the portals. Make sure you're not
Jericho.
standing on one.
Modern into 1 now. Carlo into 1 now. Urkel into 1 now. It's fine. Axel now. Wolf into 1 now. Nomos into 1 now.
So on the orbs there, we want to make sure that 3 is basically going before, like the only one that should be left when the intermission starts is like 4. That's like our goal for how fast we want to go. And it does do healers, and then it's going to be range, and then it's supposed to be melee, although no moss was last on that one, so maybe you count as melee because you're an AUG and they don't care about you. Or no, it's supposed to be melee. No, it's supposed to be melee first. Sorry, it's supposed to be healer, then melee, and then range. So like you should roughly know if you're next. So like definitely like you can prep it. So because we got to make them go like really really fast, even though we're still relying on the calling. Because it's definitely gonna be very awkward later. People
Are
won't.
you calling or sorry?
I thought we were gonna wait. There's like 8 people dead.
Mic off.
I mean, as soon as he has 2 stacks, and as soon as like anybody dies, the fight's basically impossible.
Okay.
No, I said his internet dropped.
Oh, Moss.
Okay. You want to just summon
We
me?
can get everybody to pitch in like $5.
Yeah, what is with that poor man's internet? I'd be fucking furious. It's like when I first started raiding with you guys, I think, or like one of the expansions, my internet just fucking dipped every like hour.
Chris's internet's more stable.
Can you guys drag me in and summon me, please?
I mean, I don't think you like summoning you doesn't do anything. His body's still here. So we still have to wait a minute anyways.
Look at his body.
Mic on.
We just pull without him, right? Just
Yeah,
I mean-
just, yeah.
Theoretically, this does make a healing absorb a little larger.
Sounds like a heal more angle.
The summon work, or are you bouncing?
Oh yeah, just waiting for it to switch to 19 on.
Yeah, he hasn't disappeared
It
yet.
won't switch to 19. It's mythic.
He's still here, so we
Does.
just
He's
pull
disappearing now.
You're good, take it.
His body. His body. Look at his body. It's gone.
Hope you're ready, Death.
Rebuff.
Not really doing anything but soaking it anyway, so.
It's fine. Saint into 1 now. Palm into 1 now.
Soak.
Death into 1 now.
Being slightly late.
Jonah.
Yeah, that spot's not safe.
Towards it.
Valency into 1 now. Carla now. And Wolf.
Out.
I'm assuming you guys should be personaling right when you go into the intermission. So there's like a lot of fucking damage, right?
Yeah, I just took down. Used them.
Like that is like an insane amount of damage. So. There you go.
Just run to the balls, guys. Just run to the balls.
Bro, this lava does like no damage.
Can melee go first
Yeah, lava's not that scary, really.
on the orbs?
Healers go
No.
first.
Oh, healers go first. Okay.
Yeah, if you have to run over some lava to get somewhere safe, it's like probably worth it. It's not that bad.
One of my weak auras has like a nice little text. I don't know which one it is. Thank God for the heal absorb.
Yeah, it's in the BI, that too. That one's in the healing section, I think.
It's on my bars that show up for me.
Yeah, it's on my raid frames that show up. Negative, whatever.
Yeah, Jews or a hammer, please.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Carlo.
Did you repair, Chris?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Oh, we know Pandora's name now.
I
Oh,
prefer
sorry, I fell asleep
Matador.
for a second there.
Still getting used to it.
I'm loading.
Mic off.
Modern. Carlo now. Chili in 2, 1 now. And Palm in 2, 1.
I had a really bad one there. Oh, and 2 to the right, guys. We shouldn't be that far away. That's like
Bulk
great
now.
insane.
Light in 2,
This is gonna be
1
your defensive
now.
here.
Kittens when your Devo's gone.
I'm just casting Echo Demon.
Oh, fuck it.
Get out, please. Fire people. You shouldn't.
It's my him there, so I had to do it a little early. Why'd I do that?
Good job ranged over there, putting in the Kobe.
Death in 2, 1 now. David in 2, 1 now. Grayless in 2, 1 now. Oh, I guess my record's not fixed.
I stand.
Are you dead? Just other people dead?
No.
It's
hard whenever both people are
Rid
dead.
of the ball when you
So
guys
I think.
I mean, it works for me still.
Yeah, I don't know. That was the first time. It's
right into the balls.
Yeah. So the things I noticed there, definitely you guys need to be using something on the intermission still. I don't think everyone pressed the personal. In the positioning is like generally pretty poor when. Okay, so they're facing it to the inside. Like usually you have space on the like inside. Like I guess I can draw it here. Oh yeah, can you give me assist, please?
Just be the leader.
Jeremy or Jensen.
I
whatever
gave it
it's
to you
called.
already. You haven't.
Okay. Clear. Well, the last one of these I sent was on this anyways. Okay, so like we have the boss. I don't know if you guys can see it right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the boss, and then all of our beautiful melee and our tanks are pointing it towards the inside, right? And we have these like giant like poops like all around here, right? Now the thing is like you people are with the fire circles are standing like here in the orange, and you probably shouldn't. You probably need to be like over here and behind the boss, because these people generally can go this direction if you aren't just like completely cucking them by fucking standing right here in melee. So I don't know why we were standing right there in melee, but we're like literally right on top of the boss, and it literally leaves them nowhere to go. So I mean, I was going like around, but like they probably need to be putting the circles on the inside here, and you need to be putting the circles on the outside as the other people. That is like what I noticed, and this probably would help. And also on the second one there, we had people putting it there. Like there's no excuse for that. You need to be, if you're on the outside, you need to be moving closer to the puddles. Like there's no way you should be standing there. But that's just what I noticed. Does that make sense? Any questions?
Jack, you need a repair.
Can you switch the
A lot of people need a repair, actually.
So looking at the Dungeon Journal, the heal absorb is a static amount.
It's you basically the boss hits, and it's a set amount that he does, and then how many people are in it gets split evenly between all of them.
I don't think the heal absorb gets split.
No,
the heal absorb gets split. The damage
No.
you take can be
No,
mitigated.
the heal absorb is flat, isn't it?
Yeah, the heal absorb.
But it's
Scar's
not per
brand.
person. His attack does a flat amount of heal absorb that's split, right?
No,
No,
it's
I'm
separate.
telling you, the heal absorb is a flat amount.
When people miss it, there's bigger heal absorbs though.
No, it's the same.
It shouldn't.
It says that the heal absorb is 843,000.
Okay.
Yeah, the first line is, hey, it deals 2.5, 5.4 million damage split evenly among all players within 9 yards.
It feels like if someone missed it, I can tell pretty easily, right?
That's because they're
Vulcan
lower
and
health, though.
Jensen, can you repair?
That's because they're lower health.
Vulcan. Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Vulcan, Jensen, repair.
Baja Blast is hitting the spot.
4, 3, 2, 1.
What's the damaging ability like on the intermission there?
Soak.
Just rolled in flames.
There's a dot, I think, or something as well.
Holy shit, that's sexy.
Modern. Vulcan 2-1 now. Urkel now. Palm in 2-1 now. That's fine.
Bad.
I personally think the tank needs to be
Kittens in
facing the lava.
2-1 now.
No, because then they don't have the other people don't have anywhere to go either.
2-1 now. And Grayless.
We don't need to min-max the damage right now, guys.
You guys should basically be dropping your pools and then following the tank. Like directly out, I think.
It's fine.
Run and die.
Like I don't think if you should be dropping a tornado like in the path of the people who are doing the soak and like where they need to go stand. Like I don't think you should be dropping like there's so much room around the boss that I don't really think that is correct.
What do you mean in the path? Not that I'm doing it, obviously. But...
Like so he casts the brand, you guys are dropping it. I can post a picture. Are you resing?
Yeah, run
I
back.
use my soul stone, so I'm running back.
Okay. You should probably just like not use soulstone at all, I think. Like this picture I posted is like right before it's dropping, and both Chris, like and Spike are kind of trying to hump, but then Urkel's also melee. We actually probably have too many melee to be honest. Like you guys all can't be hitting the boss if you're all playing melee like that. I think because what happens here is Urkel and Jack drop a pool, and they're like way too far away. And Kittens, you need to be backed up probably.
Are you talking about my second pool?
The picture you put in the channel, Smolder on channel.
There's just like too many, like, cause there's just too many of you around the boss, and because of that, like Chris also has the circle, and he's also trying to hit it, and all of you are dropping the tornadoes, and then you're dropping the pools immediately. So like, if this goes on, like Carlo, Urkel, Jack, like, or any of them, you guys are just like blocking the whole fucking thing. Like your main priority is probably to get out rather than be doing damage. I'm assuming like Jeremy's the only one who's like actually out, and everyone else is like prioritizing like humping the boss for some reason.
So that time I actually tried to get, maybe it wasn't the best idea, but I missed the first soak. So I tried to get the second soak, and then I ran out like with the tornado. But yeah, probably not the best idea.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that because you're probably gonna kill yourself with the heal absorb.
Okay. Yeah, that time. Usually I am like in Africa, but yeah, that time I was trying to get the soak. But I won't do that. Sorry. Won't miss it.
Yeah, I think it's just that like area between like Kittens and Jeremy in that picture, like all needs to be taken up, and then it lets all of the people who are doing the heal absorb just like cross directly over. Pulling.
Soak.
Here's him.
Carlo. Light into 1 now. Kittens into 1 now. Balenciaga. Saint into 1 now.
Yes, got a person
Chris
here probably.
into 1 now. Chili into 1 now.
Ranged, if you can turn around and look at that cubby back there.
Soak.
Modern.
Thanks for dead.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm not really. I'm just following this.
Mic on.
I think
Mic
you guys
off.
gotta, with the tornadoes, the interior, as I was saying, the closer to the center, you should probably be letting the people who have the heal absorb go there. If you guys are cucking them by standing in their way, they literally have nowhere to go. The only thing that currently matters on this fight is your positioning.
Good question. Do you know how we're like putting it in the fire? We can just put it beside the old fire, right? Because it's not like we're gonna be using that space anyway, right?
Yeah, you can do whatever if you don't want to go.
Yeah,
as
so
far.
we don't have to
For
just
you.
sit in the fire, right?
Yeah, you can do whatever. Yeah, you can do whatever as long as you're far away and you're exploding.
One thing I'm noticing too is the breaks that are, or the orb soaks that are happening. They're significantly delayed before the first soak happens. We're losing like 3 or 4 seconds sometimes before somebody finally soaks it, which pushes out all the other ones too.
Yeah, I think we should just have people rely on their vuln things, and he just says someone first, then you're
So
next.
you need to run into it when he calls your name, right? Like especially the first one. Like you just stop what you're doing and go run into it, right? Don't
Right,
like
I mean,
wait for it to come to you.
it's moving towards you already. Bridge the gap. You should be able to break it in 1 to 2 seconds tops. Oh, I agree, Nomas, but it's also better than 4 or 5 seconds that we're having right now.
Soak.
Try and sack those guys. We really should have them all stacked.
Well, some goes off
was
so
my
much
bad.
earlier than others.
Well, so you got like 3 different countdowns on your guys' screens.
Mic
That's
on.
not what you're talking about.
Chris. Because it was 2 healers. Wolf and 2, 1, no. Volk. Urkel in 2, 1 now. Nomos in 2, 1 now. Grayless.
Soak.
Okay. I missed the cubby.
Saint. Modern into 1 now. Me into
Soak.
1 now. Light into 1 now.
Oh, I'm fucked, aren't I? I won't do this next time, Jack.
I would like to suggest an alternative to the tank positioning where we soak.
I think people just don't. I think people just fundamentally do.
It's more specific for the second set, because I think the tank needs to soak next to the fire, so that way
You guys, I think people are not understanding because they are basically right next to the fire. You guys just move right. There should not be anyone who's standing like to your right. Like if you're standing in the middle and you're facing the boss, like you should be able to move right and drop the pools. Like you shouldn't be like moving forward through the boss. You shouldn't be moving forward and right like to put it in the corner. You just move right. Like there is a whole middle area of the room where you can put the pools that we're not utilizing. Like you are inside the middle because that is where you can go put it. Like you can move to the right. Like there shouldn't be anyone standing there with a tornado. There shouldn't be anything in your way. The range who are moving around the lava to go stand and block you is what I've said like 5 times for them to stop doing. The melee who are on the complete opposite fucking side of the boss, then they still are doing it. You're in the wrong fucking spot because you keep putting fucking pools there. Like the point is not like it's even fine if you drop your geyser like right where the tank soak is. Like that's okay. Like you should get as like more right as you can, but it's not that big of a deal if you're like dropping it like right where it is. But like the big deals are like the people who are standing right next to you with the fire and shooting fire right into your fucking face as the pools are coming out.
The heal absorbs also go off at so many random times. Like I always have it last and trying to fucking like place it where the other ones, but like I get fucked.
If you have it last, as soon as you see the first pool go out, you should probably be using your self heal to cleanse it and drop it on that, right?
I do, it just doesn't get me all the way.
It's fine. It's many healers. That was
not it.
interesting.
Can we die and go again, please? This is the person who ran into it. No, they ran into it. It was, if your name's not Spine, they ran into you.
It was 3 healers and kittens. So.
I had one of the orbs, I think. Unless I
Nope.
got it because I died.
Nope. It was Spine, then Drana, then Saint, then Kittens. That's the order.
I mean, people just move away from the portals, no?
People are not moving away from the portals. They're standing literally right on top of the portal and it's spawning on them, and then they're very surprised.
Soak.
Axel. Me into Nomos into 1 now. Grayless into 1 now. It's fine. Balenciaga into 1 now. Modern now. Home into 1 now.
We just lost.
Fucking dude, I'm sorry. I ran out of brain cells.
Doesn't really matter. It's fine.
I'm trying to fucking drop it.
Pandora. Wolf into 1 now. Chili into 1 now. Light into 1 now. Me. Kittens into 1 now. Nomos into 1 now. Grayless into 1 now.
This one needs a gateway, by the way.
Damn, Wolf in there cheating.
All right, we can go again. And I'm gonna stream something and can we watch it?
Soak.
All right, let me know when you guys can see.
We're watching.
Okay. I can't navigate very well on Twitch because it'll fuck it up, but so we're getting out, right? It's fine, blah blah blah. Like I think we mostly know this part.
We see Darna.
No, I see.
I see Twitch.
I see Twitch. Oh, I clicked on the wrong person. I'm a dumbass. Sorry.
Eat a puppy.
Ignore my UI that has all of the fucking weak words in the world. Okay, we all get in. Totally fine. See, we still missed one person was out on the right there. I see a portal next to me. I'm moving. This is like a key thing that apparently we keep missing. Is when you're doing this. Okay, we drop. The next immediate thing is portals are spawning. You see how I'm standing right next to a fucking portal? Some people aren't moving. You literally cannot be next to this portal no matter what. It will immediately spawn and fucking explode on me. Right? So we have to move out of the way. That's fine. You know, we're moving out of the way, blah blah blah. We're moving. So this is the reason why I want it to be in this positioning, because most of the time it's like this. So we have the soak here. All right, we're putting the soak. And really what I'm asking for is us to use as much of this room as possible. But like this person, I don't know if you could see my mouse, this person in the bottom right, like we should be pushing more this way towards the edge. Like be on the edge here, be on the fucking edge, like move this all in. We're tank soaking right here. Every single time we're going to be moving this direction after the tank soak. Like if you're moving this way or if you're moving this, well, this way is definitely wrong. But if you're moving this way, you're probably just asking for trouble because you're trying to move through way too many fucking tornadoes. You get the tank soak, you wait, you wait, you wait. You see the first puddles, you start moving, and then you get over and you move. I'm probably not going to be able to go this far on later ones. But like other people could be in this area. Like you can drop the circles like all the way to like right here, right? Like if it's fine if you drop a circle like almost where this circle is. That's like probably too far inwards, but you should be able to be over here. Like there's no reason why we can't be like moving this direction. Because then we're immediately dropping the pools. Now, granted, the way that we drop the pools is fucked because this is the melee that I keep talking about. Melee, you're hitting the right side of the fucking boss, which is fucking insane. Like you can't be over here hitting the fucking boss's melee. That's just not gonna work. If you guys all can't fit, in between like the boss and the area or the edge, we need to ask Hot Pot to scoot over a little bit, and some of you aren't going to be hitting the boss, and that's just the reality. But we literally cannot have things happen where it's getting put right there. Like that is just super fucking awkward and bad. Because now also you see this giant fucking one right here. Like now we're gonna have nowhere to fucking move as group 2. So we're actually gonna have to tank the boss like all the way over here. We've already used half the fucking room. Like that's just like completely unacceptable. We can't be doing that. But that's what I mean when we should be moving to the right. Does that make sense? Does anyone have any questions? Does that like work?
That makes sense. I do want to point out that like 4 to 5 of our melee have long arms, and we should have no problem all hitting the boss if we're positioned properly.
I'm already standing max melee range as much as I can.
I am as well, but I get blocked from going to where I want to go a lot.
Yep.
Because
Same
people
here.
aren't scooting over like Death mentioned.
Can you go back to that frame where you're like, oh, melee are... It's like right before the phase transition.
Like right here, we are like over here. We have like melee. This person's kiting a fucking ball, so I think that's Chili or something. He's kiting a fucking ball, so that's fine. But we do have people who are like right here, hanging out, and when there's like room back here, and we're just like not utilizing all of this room like correctly here. Because the geysers are going out like right now, and poor fucking Palm Tree. We're slow on the things. This is also why we can't be slow, because he's fucking all the way over here dropping a pool. Well, I don't know if he drops a pool, but we have like right here we're behind when really we need to be over, and these two people are overlapped. So I'm imagining that's not very good for them. But we just need to be making room available, and don't make room by encroaching this way, because this is the lane that these people need to get the fuck out.
I mentioned it earlier as well, or I asked it earlier as well. Realistically, by that point, we should already be done with the orbs, right? We should not be kiting them around anymore.
I think it should be pretty much done. Maybe if like maybe the fourth person, maybe Palm's gonna get unlucky. Hopefully, though, he's able to like. If you can, I would probably recommend kiting it back towards the other side at a certain point. I see people who are kiting and they just keep running and keep running and keep running, and then they get like 1,000,000 yards from the boss. But at a certain point, you have to like kite around and like start coming back this way. Hopefully, you guys can still see my mouse pointer.
Yeah, we can see.
Like like at a certain point though, you definitely need to be like kiting it around and coming back, because Palm is unlucky and this is late, but I did see one where there was it was the one with like all the melee and shit, and everyone was just like running, like just sprinting, and we gotta like, you can definitely curve it in for sure. I think everyone has like a movement ability, and I think everyone would be able to do that, if that makes sense.
Because like in this particular instance, it was just Palm that was left, but we had a previous poll where Jensen and I were the ones that still had it as the tornadoes were spawning, because the first couple were super slow to soak.
Yeah, definitely like the first one here is like, maybe Modern's getting called
Sometimes
out.
that happens because I'm trying to wait till all 4 spawn to see if a healer gets it so they can go first. But I guess I can just call the first, like the.
I think you can
once
just
it's 3. I just call the first one on the top of the list.
Yeah, I think when Max, when I was watching them get like later, he was just calling someone. Like as soon as he fucking saw it, he was just telling them to go, and not worrying even about the order.
Yeah, then people are gonna have to just not look at their list then.
No,
And
I always expected myself.
Yeah, and I think the ripping it and getting it faster is important. But yeah, we can keep going. I just wanted to like point out those things. What's up?
Can you rewind like okay, now hit play again.
Mhm.
You were talking about keep going. So it's like right after this. Keep going. It's coming up. Okay, pause. Okay, you see the boss's third little thing? I'm right behind that third thing.
I mean, you could be wherever you want here.
Oh, I'm like to the right of your mouse cursor. One more right there, right behind that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm right there.
I don't think that matters. You can be wherever you want.
Okay, because
before there was melee here that dropped the pool, so you can't be dropping the pool here.
Yeah.
You got to be back here. I don't give a shit where you are right now. I mean, granted, the thing's coming out, so don't be near the portals. But as long as you're not near the portals that are spawning, I think you can stand basically wherever you want. Like here, I don't think it literally matters where you're standing.
Understood. Okay, thank you.
Okay, we have a couple more pulls.
I
just feel like we weren't
making tighter.
Yes, definitely tighter. I feel like we weren't making progress. I usually don't like interrupting the raid, but hopefully that was helpful.
one thing that can be helpful is people can hug the outside edge a lot more. That would give us a lot more space.
Yeah,
Int.
that's the main advantage. Intellect. That's the main advantage from us inverting it. As Jeremy pointed out, you can like literally have half your circle off the edge, right? Vampirism, whatever. So you don't need the portal.
You called somebody we didn't hear.
I
Yeah,
did. Balenciaga go. Chili now.
Soak.
Light into 1 now. Kittens into 1 now.
It's good kiting by kittens there because you saw how he got back just for the thing, just in case.
So I think in that case the boss
Modern
was being
into
tanked.
1
Oh my god,
now.
I can't get this ball. I think the
Wolfen
boss was tanked a little
now.
too far away.
Yeah.
And then no moss now. Good luck, healers. I fucked up. I love you all.
Soak.
The other portals.
Carla. Chris into 1 now. David into 1 now. Grayless into 1 now.
Almost, David. Almost.
Yeah.
Omega clutch.
I should not have been that far.
Yeah, okay, you could die. I saw a lot of good there, so like everything from like I think I do agree. I think Modern said it. We were like probably too far away from the pools. Like it's definitely a delicate balance. We can't go too far because people can't run, right? That's very much. But we can't be too close to where no one can spread. So it's definitely delicate. And then it was like I don't know if anyone saw, but it was like good kite from Kittens there where he was like looping the orb around to him. Our pool still sucked, but
Yeah, the second pool sucked because Melee got a lot of them, but we were like staggering from the geyser or the heal.
Yeah.
The very first one, I called somebody right away. Did my mic not go through? Is that what happened?
I heard Chili, I heard Chili, but it was
I heard Chili.
like
It was
really
quick,
muffled.
yeah.
And I was also talking at the same time, so
Yeah, I didn't hear.
Yeah, it's also.
I heard him
Do I
talk
sound different on this mic than my normal mic? I don't know.
Mm-mm.
No, I think I heard you say something. I just couldn't hear what you said.
Yeah, it's fine. That's what I figured happened. On this fight, I might need to not be push to talk.
probably not.
It's fine though.
Yeah, so Tanks, if
There
you
it
could
goes.
make sure the soak is like 2 or 3 side steps to the fire, that'd be ideal. Just so we can be stutter stepping as we're getting dispelled in the second one.
Intellect.
Soul Stone.
Kittens go. Modern into 1 now.
So.
David into 1 now. Santiago. Carlo into 1 now. Urkel
Carlo.
into 1 now. We got an angry boss.
I think Chris probably died before you get all 5.
Apparently I missed 1.
I also think I missed 1.
You
Because
should've
the
missed the
shit
soak.
boss shadow stepped me in a weird spot.
So.
Yeah, it's definitely the intermission's definitely something where like we just need to improve and get better and better. It's like that's gonna happen. It's gonna kill half the raid when that happens.
Saint. Vulcan 2, 1, go. Wolf into 1, go. Light into 1, go. It's fine. Modern now. Chris now.
Sunday is always the gate. Where are the orders set now? I thought they definitely were in them.
No, it's every other. That's what I was saying. Is if they're random, there couldn't be like 2 back-to-back gate ones.
Gate. 2.
Chili, do we just cloak that one?
If we have it up.
Are you? Oh, I've been using it during intermissions just for extra damage.
Yeah, I have sometimes, but sometimes I just use it in phase
So.
when like shit's going down.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Next week, can I get your personal note? Because I'm just kind of free rolling.
I just got it from Lorgs. So.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
That's good though.
How are the Lorg's personal notes working out for you guys?
Yeah, they've been great. Just make sure if you have the Kaze thing, then make sure either make sure your name's in the personal note too if you have that set.
Yeah, you can put your name, like you can fill in your name in the Lorgs on the Lorgs website.
Oh shit!
And
Oh, I
it'll,
know
like,
that.
Yeah.
I like Jeremy's picture there that he posted. If anyone didn't see it, like I didn't, but it definitely shows how much more. Like I think the 2 circle distance basically is like good, right? Like that's probably like the good. Like you don't need like a 3rd circle in between the boss and the lava, right?
I think staggered like that is pretty
Yeah.
good. And the better we use the edge, the easier that is to do. So.
Yeah, definitely. I think having like I think that's well, it is no loss. Like how he has like half on the edge, and then whoever the person is to the right of you, like bottom right, is like half their butt is at the edge. It's like very helpful. Just like the picture that he sent.
But basically, you shouldn't be any further toward the center than me or I think that's Axel right next to me to the left.
Yeah, yeah, because the people who are doing that are gonna have to need that space probably.
I actually don't like being in that corner, but no one ever goes in that corner, so I go in there.
I go over there
because I can't hit the boss. Where's my long arms?
Imagine doing damage in this phase that actually matters, though. Right?
Imagine making a class that has 35 yards.
35 would be
He
an
wishes it
upgrade.
was fucking 35.
Wait, wasn't it? Wait, I thought it was like
20.
35. Oh, it's
25.
20. Fuck me.
25-yard range.
No, I think it's the evokers that are getting fucked. It's
I
fine.
think the healers
Yeah, I
is
was hoping someone said
35, right?
that.
I think Balenciaga's.
No, ours are
is-
40s.
No,
Or,
I think Balenciaga's is like 30 or 35.
Oh, yeah, I just played
Yeah. The healer is
reservation
longer.
mostly.
Yeah. That was actually like a change after the expansion came out too. They gave them like 5 yards or something.
Soak.
Or hey, if anything has gotten better, it's been those. Just don't be near the orbs.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
you have
I'm
to
so
look at
used
the
to it.
debuff.
Sorry.
I didn't call your name. You gotta wait.
I know. We just changed
Just
that.
run
I
into the
know.
orbs. Run into the orbs, Carlo.
Somebody popped theirs right away. That's why I was waiting.
Yeah, so I was saying our first set of pools is getting very good. I think our first set of the bomb things is not getting very good. I think we're definitely like during the transition, the orbs will spawn in front of people, and they're not like passing the orbs or whatever. They're just like standing on them and popping still. So just
Like if one person pops right away, it's fine because I can adjust. But everyone just needs to pause. So like you just have to make sure that like that. I don't know if you need to put the Vuln debuff somewhere close on your weak aura, but that's what I'm going off of.
Oh, it's just been muscle memory right now.
Yeah, I know.
and what
Because you're spawned third, so
Well,
like
when there was 4 on the list, Spine was supposed to go first. So like.
I know because
No, well, I was gonna say we changed the fact.
Yeah.
I know, but somebody accidentally popped theirs first because they thought their orb was a different orb.
Also, it's definitely critical to listen to the order Jensen's going to be calling versus the list because
Yeah.
if we want it to go faster, he's definitely going to be just ripping someone because sometimes the fourth person takes forever to show up.
Like Spine spawned third, and the other two were like that's why that was kind of weird. So like I'm
Yeah, that usually happens to me a lot. It seems like.
Real quick, I haven't heard it mentioned, but when the fire tornadoes come out, they all have little lines pointing to where they're gonna go, and it makes it very easy to dodge as long as you're not standing in a line.
You're like 7
Carlo.
weeks too late for that, bro.
Carlo.
Okay, just saying.
Have we ever thought about stacking?
You told us to stack on fucking Kel'Thuzad.
That wasn't Carlo. That was Ganon.
No, it was Ganon. The healers are all the same to me.
I'm not even a healer.
I said Spine, not Carlo.
Oh, okay.
All
Wait,
the
you're saying I
healers are the
sound
same
like
to me.
Ganon?
You
I
make
think
my
it's
health
pretty-
bars go up and down. That's all you do.
Insert slowpoke meme here.
The healers don't even ever make my health bar go up. They just,
They just watch it go down.
they're just there to go do less damage. I don't know. Why do we even bring them? Jeez.
Blame is build.
Just 19 DPS and a blood decay.
That was much better at healing the absorb.
Yeah, don't run right away. Wait for at least the first circle for the heal absorb. Be away from the portals.
Modern. Axel in 2, 1 now. Volk, you're in 2, 1 now. Light in 2, 1 now. Light's dancing with the orb.
I guess.
It's fine. Carlo into 1.
Rana, did you die to the fall off there?
Kittens
I
into
think I ran
1
into a
now.
tornado. Couldn't exactly tell.
David into 1 now.
I also was out of healing range of everyone,
Rip
so it's
V-res on
for me
one of
to
the
do that.
healers.
It's gonna have to be you.
That paradox
Kittens.
is way too early.
I mean, you gave me this a vague ass time frame. So.
Oh no, I know. I'll give it to you later. I know. You got it once, right?
Keep yours, Eric. Or is it pending?
Oh, I can soulstone after
Wait.
this.
You can
Don't
take it now.
let him be dead. Let him be dead.
Wait, I put a soulstone on Pandora. We can.
Can I take it or?
Yeah, take it.
Oh.
Soak.
Did you have a tornado and you're all the way over there?
Yeah, I think I got hit by a tornado.
Like,
I was
were you
also
dropping a tornado or?
Oh yeah. I was dropping a tornado. I was at a healing range of everyone, so I stopped.
Fine.
Started running without the. So I'm not gonna be that anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Chili in 2, 1 now.
Soak.
No moss in 2. Ow. No.
David's game froze.
Mine?
Your stream froze. That's fine. It's right now. Oh no, wait, Jeremy's did. But maybe alt tabbed.
Oh no, yeah, alt tab.
Every time you guys alt tab, it's just like your guys' Discord streams.
Really interesting.
Because you're probably streaming WoW, so when you alt tab, it stops it.
Yeah, you think I want them seeing screen 1?
However they do their however they do their window capture.
Like some weird Canadian thing.
During that last soak, was there not enough people in it? Is that what that was?
Oh god, no, everyone was dead.
So many people dead.
I mean, the one where I died at 153.
Yeah, there wasn't enough people.
There was still like 4 people dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We had too many dead.
At 153, there was 5 people dead. So if you think like if we're like lucky, you were missing 2 from the soak, but you were probably missing a couple more. Yeah, you went through your orb like twice, and it was like, no, thank you. I would prefer to stay on orb.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna miss the tank soak either way.
You could have dragged your orb back towards the tank soak. If the orb goes over people, it's fine.
That wasn't what I was concerned with. I was concerned about it hitting me before you called my name with a countdown.
Okay.
Because if I had gone to the tank soak, it would have 100% hit me before.
Yeah, you could. It would have been like super close to try to. We're getting a little better. Keep it up, guys. I think
Int.
I'm breaking a sub. It's weird.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Urkel has cat.
Rip a B-res on him if you can. Probably too far.
Axel now. Urkel in 2, 1 now.
And I have the slam and the circle, so just go in the outer ring.
No Moscow.
That's a good of myself.
Yeah, you're good. It's fine. Volk in 2, 1 now. Chili in 2, 1 now. Then David in 3, 2, 1 now.
I feel like we were healthier last week during this intermission, and I wasn't concerned with it at all.
You had Betsujin though.
The double holy priest is you guys can't like be as effective on that phase, I'm assuming. Too much running.
Once we get our orbs, it's fine.
So, yeah, I think you have healing tide there too. I don't know what the cooldowns are, but
Soak.
I mean, we can also kind of like. You can spell warding somebody during the intermission, and they can just let them heal, right?
yeah.
I mean, Hotpot, is spell warding difficult? Like, do you lose a lot to try to get it?
I think he.
I mean, spell water is also a 5-minute cooldown, so it's not a
one of
solution.
them. It's just for one of them.
2, 1.
Honestly, probably one of the last ones.
Light in 2, 1 now.
I bet Jin will be able to
now.
kill that pretty well with healing totem, and also
Yeah, he had healing tide there last week, I think.
as well as Spirit Walker's Grace. I mean, he can.
Yeah.
Fine.
15 seconds he can heal and move. So, and we have.
It look very filled in.
What's
Yeah,
the
we have
cooldown of
we
spit?
have a ton of space.
It's about a third of the whole area.
You can do it every intermission. Spearwalker's Grace.
No. Sorry.
minutes.
The movement ability from Ogvokers, whatever the fuck that's called.
Rescue
Spatial
Paradox.
or Zephyr?
The one that can
Spatial
heal.
Paradox.
Yeah. What's the cooldown on Spatial Paradox?
1.8 minutes.
That's fucking random. What the hell?
They have a talent that reduces the cooldown of spells.
Do we have time for one more quick?
Still random.
Yeah, we can do one more. We can do one more. They're less than 2 minutes usually, or about 2
Oh
minutes.
shit! Did you guys notice that Fire Axe like hanging out above the boss room?
There's a whole
They can yell at each other.
Yeah, there's a whole RP at the start.
You don't listen?
I do not play
You
with game
guys
sound.
Release.
What the
You
hell?
guys take the res. Come on.
Amen.
No mas.
Try hard.
At
His
one point,
internet
he
cut out.
literally says, "Farak, obliterate my enemies," and he goes, "No, I'd rather watch you die."
Just pull that on us. It's fine.
Verse Stam.
Gotcha.
Verse.
There's a
Man, Shaman
cutscene
is
that's
good
like
at
boss
healing.
dies. Like, how do you guys not remember that?
I didn't
Oh, I
watch the
auto
cutscene.
skip all the
Cutscene.
cutscenes.
I'm
My
not Popo.
goodness.
Soak.
It's fine. Modern into 1 now. Carlo 1 now. Bowie and 1 now. Saint.
Oh my god, what dodging by me?
Oh,
Oh.
I even waited.
I popped it right away too.
No, as soon as I called it, you went. But like somebody popped it just as you were going.
Good for you guys.
It
So
wasn't
for this fight, it's like I know it's like we die really quick and it seems like we're not making any progress, but really the entire fight is just on repeat. So it's really about like getting very, very precise with where you stand and how you move during this like first like minute and a half to 2 minutes or whatever, and then it just repeats over and over again. So
I thought we made decent progress. We got better the first phase.
yeah, we're
The whole
definitely
fight.
we're definitely seeing like some people like live on average like probably longer and not dying. So like those people are just like learning it faster, but you can see that we're like making progression and like going through, and like once everyone is like alive on a lot of the P1s, it'll probably be like quite nice. Like we'll be getting like significantly further prog with everyone alive too. So
Yeah, just the tank soaks get more lethal the less people there are. So
yeah, it just definitely falls. It's one of those fights where it falls apart where one person dies, and so definitely like make sure you learn. Like if there's ways we could overall improve where we're, you know, though as a group we're moving, like post about it, like post some VODs, because most of the VODs I see nowadays are doing this way. But then also, you know, personal positioning and like personal cooldowning and how you move around is like very, very important. Like knowing, you know, oh, I just dropped my geysers or the first set. I know that the portals are about to spawn. I need to make sure I walk past the boss so that I'm not on the portals. And then I need to make sure, oh, I was one of the people who are dropping tornadoes, so I need to know I'm standing on the tank. Like you can really, really hyper optimize your positioning on this fight, because as soon as the first set of tornadoes goes out, you instantly should know where you're standing for the whole rest of the phase, right? Like you're standing in roughly the same areas over and over again. You're moving in roughly the same ways. It's just like one of two patterns, right? Either you have the first tornado or you have the first soak. And so like just try and like ingrain it in your brain on how you want to be moving, and you're basically repeating that. Now the downside is I think you take 40% extra damage in the last phase or something like that. So you're taking like way more extra damage. So if you're like not getting healed and dying right now, or like not using your defensive and dying, it's just gonna get, that's the one thing that is gonna get worse as you're going, is you need to make sure that you're like being healthy. So like it's very good to figure out like what defensive you can use on the soaks, what defensive you can use like if in case you're about to get hit by a tornado, because like the tornadoes might not be killing you right now, but if you're surviving with like 10 to 15% life, that means at the end that shit's just one shotting you, right? Because he does more damage as the fight goes on. So just like be careful and learn now.
How out of curiosity, how long does this boss usually take in terms of weeks? You think within the next 2 weeks, or
For this boss, it's usually like approaching 200 pulls for most that are killing it right now. One of the pull counts a little hard in this boss because the wipes are really early. I think it's going to depend on when we start extending. I don't think we're extending next week, but I think the week after. I would not be surprised if that's the week where we're extending. I would expect us to be making more progress that week and hopefully like killing it a week of an extension. That would be like my guess. So I would assume it's like 2 more weeks if we're doing if we were doing an extension.
okay? No, I was just more so wondering because I was trying to plan out like what I was going to catalyst. So I know it doesn't really matter then.
Yeah. We're not getting like the average prog time nowadays is like 12, 15 hours on this boss ish for recent kills. You know, we've done like maybe 4 good ones, if that, maybe 3. So getting like the full 6 on a week would be really clutch. And then obviously we have T Swift after, which is like 40 hours if that right now. So hopefully it gets another nerf or 2, I think, in my opinion, but we'll see.
Then we just need 1 more pips and we're good.
Yeah, like there's like if you please upload your sims just to make sure I'm like correct, like upload them on Tuesday, but like we're like very rapidly approaching the point where if people got all their upgrades, we're talking like 5k DPS, which per person, which we're talking like 50k DPS for the whole raid, which is like not really impactful enough compared to doing extra like 3.5 hours of prog on the bosses, especially when we're doing like 2.5 million and we're talking like 50k DPS. And also, you guys are definitely going to keep running your 8 keys of the week and definitely keep getting your myth track items, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, Axel.
Oh.
Pretend I didn't hear that.
Exactly.
Did you just say you're gonna pretend you didn't hear that?
Hear what?
Exactly. Good comms.
And then next week there's another crafted piece, so if people are still missing stuff, they can do that.
How are your guys' crests? Everyone's done with heroic crest, right? I'm assuming.
I need like
Yep.
a tiny bit more heroic crest.
Like this week, I should say this week's cap finishes everyone on heroic crest, right? Like there's nobody who's like somehow sitting like 3 pieces at a 2 to 6 hero or something like that.
I have 1 at 2 and 1 at 3. But I've missed 2 heroics, so that's the issue. I'm at 278 heroic crest.
I'm more starved for flight stones, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, I think getting everything should be slammed, and then really we're looking at like most of your upgrades. This is why I think that the extending is because like what's the eye level difference? 6 eye level between a max myth and a max hero.
Yeah, 483 versus 49.
Yeah, so a lot of your pieces are going to be, if you're 483 with like half your pieces 489, you're like 485 eye level, which is like pretty good. I would expect killing Farok to be like 487-ish. Like 487, maybe some some people are going to be 489 obviously if they get lucky, but I think killing the bosses over and over again is not really going to progress us meaningfully to the eye level on any of these future kills. We just need double gun. We need 4 two-handed weapons to drop off an oral route. We need 2 guns to drop off of the snake boss, and then a pips, and then like 4 Nemo staffs or 3 Nemo staffs. I think like those are really the things that are the big numbers. There's like a couple rings that are like that 1k DPS, but
I uploaded a sim for sub and sin because I think there's some sub upgrades for this fight, but like it just depends if you want them on me for just this fight.
yeah.
But I got better at playing sub and calling, so it's fine, I think.
Yeah, I think a lot of the like loot is like not. I mean, I don't know. Is there anyone who's actually hitting like over 10k more DPS if they got like all of their upgrades from the raid? I would be surprised.
Might be close. I don't.
Yeah, and you have a 4k trinket, right? So
I think. I mean, it's also like, is a lot of the gear actually not your best in slot, but just upgrades
yeah,
that you'll get
yeah.
from Mythic Plus eventually in your vault, right?
Yeah, that's also true because WoW Audit is telling me that a lot of the stuff is like not even your BIS in the raid that we're handing out. Like your BIS is like technically off of like, T Swift or anything. And I hate to break it to you guys, if we get 0 trinkets from T Swift, I don't think any of you are getting a trinket before we kill Brock. You know what I mean? I don't think we're repeating that
You
boss.
want to reclear Swift?
Yeah, I don't think we're re-clearing that boss until Brock is dead. So
And then
There's a guild order for a skillful limited diamond if someone could do it.
I got you. I'll log over.
Thank y'all.
Well, good raid, everybody.
yeah, good raid.
yeah,
Don't be frustrated at the short pulls in this boss, basically.
that's this whole boss.
Yep. Catch you later.
Just like
Goodbye.
Did the positioning thing make sense?
yeah.
Yes, I think
That's
reviewing
better.
it
Lots
and
of pulls
showing
were good.
it visually helped a lot of people understand what we were asking.
Yeah, it seemed like we were doing better, and I think we have space. I think some people were still like. I think when people are trying to place their tornadoes, the issue is they see the gap there that's like to the right of the people, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go fill that gap with my pool," but they don't realize that like let the people with the tank soak go fill that gap, right? I think because I see some of that still where people are like hooking around, and I'm assuming that's their logic, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna
I
go
think
fill
that's
that.
more important in phase 2 and 3 for people
Yeah,
to
like.
be able to do that, because you'll start to run out of room in the main area. So
Mhm.
for range who can get away before the pools drop, they should get away, right? They should
Yeah.
go to the gaps and try, because like running through fire isn't even that big of a deal. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't.
There was a
be
couple
able to
times
shield
if I had tornado, I would just book it to a gap.
Yeah, but in the first 2 drops, I don't think anyone needs to do that. It's just not necessary.
Yeah, and I just mean like in your picture too, like to the left of Chris, basically, like someone will go stand like over there with the tornado and be like, "I'm gonna put mine here," where it's not even really a gap, right? It's just like I'm gonna go put it over here, but it's like okay, sure, but like the people with the tank soaks are probably moving that direction.
Yeah.
So I think it did. I definitely was saying the same thing over and over again. I felt like we weren't doing better.
I
So
think we actually improved a lot on the positioning and the pools. I think that the orb thing is still catching the select few people who aren't paying fucking attention. And,
yeah,
like, walking over the portal and it spawns on them and then they die and they kill everybody.
I think half of them were Saint.
No, Kittens
No,
is guilty of this on several pools.
Kittens did it a couple times. He would message me.
So
I took it. I took one
And-
off a rip as well.
Yeah, and I'm sure that most people who did it probably know, and they probably realize I done goofed. It's just that,
Yeah.
that people need to focus more on these early progress pulls of
Mhm.
like just making sure you don't fuck it up for everybody, so that everybody gets a chance to like actually see all the mechanics and like understand the timings for things, because that's going to be really important on this boss. Is like,
Yep.
is just knowing when things are going to happen and knowing like what is the like visualizing what is it going to look like when you're in phase 2 and when you're in phase 3. Like, it's going to be really important for us to get more pulls where we get further and further, even if we're not doing good damage, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely agree with you. Palm was struggling, and we don't have a sub for him, which is very sad. Popo would definitely be doing a lot better in this fight. The orb is like a lot of this fights is like basically it's all personal responsibility, right? Like it definitely shows who's like the weakest at personal responsibility, because everyone always has something to do, whether even if you don't have the orb, right? Like where you drop your pool, where you drop your tornado. You know, do you run out with a max absorb and just like walk onto a tornado person and just shit on them, which I saw a couple times? You know, it definitely seems like the people who are weaker are definitely doing way worse, I guess is the way to put it.
That emphasizes the problems.
Yeah. Yeah, you can like very quickly see who does not understand what is going on, I think, on some of them. I didn't. I all I heard was we're gonna, and then you cut out.
We're gonna have that a lot next boss.
Oh, that's gonna, yeah. I mean, that's gonna be also, dude. You guys are getting absolutely shit on in the intermission. Like, holy shit, your guys' health
Yeah,
was basically
last
0.
week I was like, didn't worry about it at all, and this week I was like, panic.
Yeah, Betsujin was literally like, "Oh, this doesn't do that much damage." Last week,
I don't. I don't feel like it does much damage outside of the beginning when we're like soaking orbs, right? That's like the dangerous part. As soon as the orbs are soaked, I don't think the intermission does anything.
Once the orbs are gone, there's 0 damage on the intermission. Except for Carlo getting hit by a
I think.
thing.
I wonder if more people were taking the soaks today, and therefore more orbs were getting in. I know that I was guilty of letting orbs get in pretty often because I wasn't paying as close attention to it.
You still spawn an orb. I thought the whole point
No,
was
you
that
don't.
if
No, only if you soak.
Only if
thought you
soak.
couldn't
I
absorb
think
it unless you soaked.
I have a
but
feeling
okay.
that last time there were just less people soaking properly as well.
yeah.
But-
Does it do damage when the orb hits him?
No,
When the
you
blade
did.
No,
You
us
take
or
a little
the
bit of damage when you soak your own orb, but it's not like a whole lot. The damage we were definitely taking the orbs further into the intermission than last time too.
Yeah. They are definitely sometimes where we had like, we had one where we had 3 people that had it, which was crazy. And then one where we had 2 people, or a lot of that had 2 people, and we didn't really ever have one that had only 1 person. I think some people are not very good at kiting. And you can see where they're like very, very, very far, even though they basically have to hit it within 2 seconds, and then they have to start running towards it, and it takes them like 2 seconds to run towards it.
Yeah, those are the things where like having the list is actually going to be kind of important. Like,
well, that's only if it's the same as
I
what
guess it will
Jensen's
never be
is
the same.
calling.
It's yeah,
I mean,
it's
it is
gonna
for me
be.
though. I don't know why other people has problems.
It's
Like,
a little tricky because like sometimes, like for example, I'm called first because it's melee prioritized, but I don't think it prioritizes melee sometimes because there was one pull we did where it was
Healers
like
are first.
it was
Yeah,
like
healers are first.
I know, but there was one time where it was like kittens, Nomos, and then like another melee, and then me. And
so what happens is sometimes Jensen or I
also-
would have called whatever the first person we saw was, because they
Is it-
spawn like 1 or 2 seconds apart.
yeah.
And if you wait for all 3, then you're already too late, right? Like the
You
first person
wasted
should have
6
popped.
seconds.
Yeah, first person should have popped essentially immediately. So like sometimes whoever pops up first gets their name called, and then it goes in the order of like.
Yeah, I get that, and I figured like, I mean, it's not a problem for me because I know how to like stand within 2 seconds of the orb. Like that's
Because you
the
played
point.
Hunter.
Like yeah, you like
Like
you
half
like
the Hunter
literally like
mechanics in
you're
there.
not like running a mile away and then be like, oh shit, my name was called. Like that's not how you do this, right? But people are maybe doing that a little bit too much.
Some people are definitely like fucking like omega leaping or doing, I don't know what they're doing, but
Yeah.
they're definitely not kiting around. I didn't see very much of that necessarily until near the end. People started doing it, but like for instance, I would see Palm like rip double blink, where he just like blink like a million yards away from it, and then his name would get called, and then I'd watch him just like walk fucking his ass back. You know what I mean? And I'm like, all right, dude, like
I saw that too.
like you know that you're up soon. And the last person, you always know it's you.
Yep.
So that one this should just be instant unless
that one needs to
this. I
be-
think on the second set you get knocked back, but yeah.
The last set honestly should be blown up right when that debuff goes away. Like especially for the really hard ones where a second set's gonna come out. Like it really needs to be quick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it really should be a personal responsibility of like when Jensen calls him his name that they look and say, "Oh, I'm looking at the debuff," and then as soon as the debuff finishes, like they go.
Yeah, I'm probably being a little more handholdy than I need to, but
it's funny
mean-
that they did this private week orish stuff with this boss, and first of all, that people figured out a way around it. But the other part is you still fucking need a weak aura just to figure out the like timing for it.
Yeah.
Like what's the point of them making this private weak aura if you still have to fucking use a weak aura just for like watching the debuff basically?
In what world would it be like? Could you see that you have it, say first, and then two people say first, and so no way, I'm gonna get it, and then like, in what world did they expect that to be the resolution of this
Isn't
mechanic?
that kind of the same problem as the Echo, where they just like didn't really think that like if you're gonna have a mechanic like this, you need to have enough time for everyone to like communicate it.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is like
Yeah.
you have 18 seconds to deal with this with a 3-second debuff each time, man. So
You have like five, yeah, you have like 5 or 6 grace seconds, of which is kind of eaten by it all spawning sometimes. So you don't really have like an infinite amount of grace time. It's just very strange. I don't know. Like honestly, I just always think about that fucking boss in what was the dungeon? And from the mega dungeon where like the blue and yellow and all that shit pops up, and it's just like that's like you have yeah, you have like so much time to do that mechanic, and like that's the only way you can ever make an effective mechanic that's like this.
Or you do one that like you don't like the Fire Act Mythic Soak, like you don't need a weak aura for, so like that one being hidden is fine.
Yeah.
Because you just like YOLO it and you're fine. But you can't YOLO this mechanic.
Anything with ordering or specific positions, or a person goes to a specific place, anything that is like that, they basically, if they want to private weak aura it, they and have it be closed, like the timer's gonna be significantly longer. Because those are always the weakest mechanics to weak auras, right? Like the jailer bombs and shit like that. Like those are like weak auras are always very strong for these kinds of mechanics.
Okay, I gotta go to bed. I gotta work at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Oh, good luck.
Later.
as for healing next week, I mean Betsugen, I mean it carries us a lot. But I will be asking yeah, it's like depends on how much of a priest we want, really.
Disc, you mean?
Yeah, disc specifically. Yeah.
I mean, if he's got it geared, so if it's better to use it, then we should use it. I don't think he will care.
Where does Disc ramp in this fight?
Every like they can get it absorb essentially.
Probably
They
the
can either
second
do first
set.
absorb or second absorb.
And then they
every
just stick
single
on it, yeah, because it's like a little over minute 30, separating it. So it's like this fight is literally designed for 2 disc priest, right? It's like if you have 2 disc priests, you just have 1 ramp the first in each, and then 1 ramp the second in each, and then your healers just like spot heal and heal the intermission. Like
Are you
if
sure,
you had 2
Eric,
disc
that you
priests,
can't
yeah.
try playing disc on this fight?
You can recruit a disc if you want.
I mean,
Oh.
Pentagreens can, gear up, but
You're more than welcome to.
I'm just saying this doesn't look like a very fun holy fight, I guess. But
I mean, they're
Disc is
basically
not a
not
fun spec
doing.
to play.
They're basically not doing much healing for holy, like in the intermission specifically. Like they have to move so much, so it's really you only have like 2 healers. I'm assuming Balenciaga can heal, but I think in a lot of the P2s, just Spike was doing
Disc
a lot
is
of the
gonna do
healing.
no healing in intermission too, right? Like
yeah, but I don't think we'll really need. I don't know.
Well, Betsagen can handle the intermission, but I don't know. Like, I don't know what effective things you guys have at clearing the absorbs either, which is the unfortunate thing. I don't really know.
they neutered a lot of the AoE like group heal
Yeah.
things, right? So you just kind of gotta throw your AoE heals on them, and
I mean, revival itself is also, isn't it only like 200k now or something like that? Or
revival is not that good.
yeah, so it's like 200k of this at 750k absorb.
I'm guessing that Harduke isn't much better off on this fight.
No. Harduke is in the gutter. Actually,
I mean, yeah, they
Holy
don't.
Poly is probably fine. It's just, they changed how they work a lot too. They're like not AoE healers.
This composition doesn't have a lot of burst healing like what we had. Like Cloud Burst is gonna help. Because Betson really knows how to like min max the shit out of Cloud Burst, and he's gonna be able to like rip fat Cloud Bursts on the heal absorbs, and then if we get Betson shit on This priest, then I think we would be fine.
Dude, Revival's average heal was 80k, 73k. Oh my god, that's so depressing.
Revival is not very good anymore. It's good for the dispel, and it does like a little bit of like just AoE healing for like getting people up fast, but it's not a big heal.
Yeah, it's just gonna be practice. I think I don't know if Carlo or Volk did particularly well. I don't really think so. I'm just assuming it would just be Joneson, but
I think that this is a very good fight for Demon Hunter's damage profile.
Wasn't Volk doing better though? As in not on the floor.
They got hit by the same amount of waves
they were like
for the night.
both.
But Volk took like 2 million less damage from those waves.
They like both are just like doing whatever.
Carlo ripped the most defenses for the night I saw, but I
Carlo
don't know if
put on
he's
a
just
cheap
doing it.
death trinket. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Is that why he stopped dying?
Maybe.
That's ridiculous.
Man, it really sucks doing prog on these bosses.
Yeah, wow,
without,
he is wearing it.
without Benzogen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just looking at like we're already
We
like
can't keep relying on
The
this
real
dude.
problem is
No,
only
I'm
just
not
Holy
say-
Priest.
Well, we
It's not
can't rely on Saint, so that's what I'm saying. Is like
the biggest problem of
of
everything is just the Holy Priests. They're not very good profile for any of this stuff, and they got rid of the best AoE CD in the game. So I don't know.
I'm just like comparing our pull count to where like other guilds are that are also progging this fight. And we're what 38 pulls in, and our best pull was 66%. And a lot of these other guilds are like 50, 45 at this point.
I mean, most people are.
I think we'll catch up to that quickly.
We probably will, and a lot of that's probably just like I don't know, just like people are just dying to rot damage and stuff that won't be next week. But
Well, we have to double check defensive usage.
I also think like our reclear is gonna be a lot faster this week with Vestigen. Like
Yeah, I still think.
I think we'll be an under 2-hour reclear.
Yeah, I do think it's probably like the last one. I don't know if anyone wants to make an argument for it to not be the last one, but
it should probably be the last week there.
Yeah, I think we do one more, and then
At least until Smolderon's dead, or until
It's also the
we
week
find
before
out.
Christmas, so we're doing next week and then the week after that.
Yeah.
I'm also not here Thursday next week.
Oh yeah, we were gonna figure out if we were gonna raid on the 28th, or are we just taking the whole week off?
Dude,
There
I
might
think
be a
we'll
lot of
have.
people gone, so.
I think we might have enough people just even on the 26th. To be honest.
Because if we
Or
are
we
gonna
should post it.
if we are gonna reclear that week, then there is a case to like just do Smolderon this week potentially. I don't know.
Well, that is true. We like have a hobble group for the week after. I mean, I do have a.
It gives people incentive to show up, right?
I should probably just save the lockout on my evoker then. But
Even if people aren't around the 26th or the 28th, right? Just whoever's there, just pug the last 6-7 people and just do whatever, anyways, right?
there's absolutely no way we have 13 to 14 people. I think we have like at least 20 on the Thursday.
I think just skipping Tuesday and just doing Thursday would be preferable for most people.
Well, I think we should post it at least, right? Like,
Yeah, we should probably find out what people's availability are.
because we have like a 6-person deep bench, which is like quite large, and if like we're missing like 6 people, then we can still do something, and if we're missing like 12 people, which is totally fine, then we just skip, right?
Yep. So then really
It's
the
like,
question
yeah.
is, are we reclear
That's
next
actually-
week or just Smolderon next week?
Let's post and let's get it. Good answer.
Because I think it's like part of it is there's definitely a few upgrades here or there, but overall like the benefit is more damage, which we honestly I don't think we're gonna really need on this boss. I think we're gonna need more pulls on this boss to kill it. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think we need pulls over the gear for sure.
I think the reclears are good for morale, right? So like,
Yeah,
it's good
it's
for
something
like,
fun.
yeah.
It's like if we have to take like Aggie, me, and Zaz to a a Tuesday raid, it's better for us to be reclearing than us to be doing smolder, right?
Agree.
It's more fun for them too. So
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna bounce. I'll catch you guys later. I'll post it today.
all right.
Later.
See ya.